What are you dealing with next to your apartment, Monica?
I'm not dealing with anything currently, but I had an issue with turkeys growing up in the neighborhood. We were like infested by turkeys. I shouldn't say infested, there were several. And they like roamed the streets in gangs and they chipped on everyone's cars. So they chipped away at your paint. It was
turkeys
crazy.
From the west side, apparently.
Turkeys from the west side,
rolling in gangs, really?
Oh my God, yeah, rolling in gangs. Well, we're not really rolling in gangs right now because we're talking music. That doesn't really make any sense, Ralphie.
Well, Hot Chelle Rae is not a gang, of course. They're from Nashville, and they're a quartet, and I got to speak with them actually not too long ago in Philadelphia. And Hot Chelle Rae on this sold-out tour, they just came off of an international tour with Taylor Swift, and Ryan, the lead singer, was telling me about it on the Ralphie Radio Show. Take a look.
We were on this boat with Taylor, and we were all just sitting there, like, you know, just trolling about in Sydney Harbor, and we were just kind of like, I was actually standing next to Taylor, and I was like, this job is crazy, and it's just that's the kind of moment.
What did she say?
She agrees. I mean, she as big as she is, she knows too. It's like it's unreal.
And that's really cool to hear that Taylor Swift is just as humble as the fellows of Hot Chelle Rae. And obviously they've had some great success for themselves with their huge hit single Tonight, their album Whatever out in stores now. And the Beautiful Freaks tour pretty much sold out like everywhere. So.
Wow. How'd they get paired up with Taylor Swift? I mean, she's a little more country.
I think they all go back. I think they all have mutual friends in Nashville and maybe have known each other since back then.
That's cool. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so the X Factor, Hot Show, finalist Chris Rene, he's making predictions about the new judges. What's the deal?
Yeah, last week we talked that Britney Spears was probably going to get that gig for about $15 million. Then, of course, they still have to hire another host. Well, Chris Rene, who finished third last year on the X Factor, joined me in studio this past week. And Chris made his own predictions as far as who will get on the judging panel for the X Factor. Take a look.
I think, hold on, you know I've been thinking about this for a long time. That's why I'm still thinking about it.
But I know, you know, you were joking with AOL, but this isn't AOL, this is the Ralphie Radio Show. So you want to give me a legit, you know, you want to come correct with this.
So yeah, I was thinking about it, I'm like, Nicki Minaj, boom.
So Nicki and Mariah Carey, he thinks will be the other one. So.
All right. So the band together, fake boy band. They're actually maybe not so fake because they're reuniting.
Yeah, just like all these other boy bands reuniting, so is the MTV boy band together. Alex Solowitz first told me about it via Skype back in November. He called up last night to the Ralphie Radio Show and says that he thinks the new boy band, or the reunited boy band together, can fit in just fine with MTV. Take a listen.
We can have some pregnant teenagers if they want, you know, that'll make them happy. Get that? I said it.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you know, the other thing, too.
Sure, dude. We can get some weeds on it. We can get all that, man.
So funny. Hey, at least they're willing to adapt to the times. Alex trying to do a together movie. That's what he told me. And they have a reunion show coming up out west.
I think that'll be fun to see.
I hope it all comes, and it looks like it's going to happen. So.
Awesome. Well, you can catch Ralphie every weekday from 7 to midnight. He's hanging out with us on PA Live all week.
Yep.
Thank you again.
But
hey, coming up in the show, we're going to get back to that kitchen where a barbecue feast has begun. Mom and Chef Doug from Garrity's have been cooking. They're going to put the finishing touches on that barbecue.
Cannot wait. Up next, another local song by local country star Danielle. She'll be performing a song off her new album that comes out this Sunday. Hang on.